Hello again everyone, Ageofdune here, and we are back with a League of Legends ranked team shoutcast. I don't normally do team shoutcasts on this day, but I noticed that Team Solo Mid was playing with their new team. Also, they're going to be against Weaving Noodles, Nudewe, and that team's got RF Legendary, PheerMe, and AF Bella, all of which I've seen before. I have not seen these two, but I have seen the other three, and I always enjoy watching RF Legendary. So, needless to say, I was very happy to see this game. Alright, so I mentioned very quickly there that it has the new TSM, and this is the new TSM. Most of the members are the same. We've still got Dyrus top. We've still got the TheOddOne in the jungle, Xpecial bot with WildTurtle. The difference here is this guy, Bjergsen. I'm not sure exactly how to say it, but I think it's Bjergensen. He's actually taking the place of Reginald. Reggie has been he's been the team captain for a long time and everything, and that really takes a lot out of him. He's had to put a lot of time into being team captain because, that it involves more than just, captaining during the matches and everything. He's got to take care of a lot of other stuff, like making sure that, sponsors are there and everything else. And he decided this season that that's not really going to be possible. It's just too much work for him. So he went ahead and switched around. So he gave up mid. He's still going to be team coach, so he has not left TSM by any means. I mean, it's his team, so that would be kind of crazy. That, by the way, that is them pinging and saying, hey, they warded this, which, obviously they did. But anyway, yeah, he decided he couldn't do it anymore, so they went ahead and he retired from the team itself, and he is instead just going to be the coach. And Bjergensen here came from Europe and actually joined in TSM. He's already moved in and everything, and they've been, living together for a while. And I think, just from what I saw before this, I think this is actually their first game as a team in ranked anyway. I mean, not necessarily. Ooh, looks like we're about to have a little bit of action here. Xpecial and WildTurtle going into this bush. There comes the Flay going in, and it does slow down the Renekton. Renekton's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Ezreal's still going in. In goes the Riven now, and the Renekton goes down, so that is first blood for the red team. Now they're chasing Trundle. I don't think they're going to follow him. No, they do go ahead and plink him a little bit with the Q from Ezreal, but they do not end up taking him down. But first blood has already gone down. RF Legendary has died. And it looks like Xpecial and WildTurtle have gone ahead and switched around here. Dyrus knows that he's going to be 2 versus 1, so he does not even come down here. If you notice, he went straight to Wolves. There's no reason for him to come down until it's pressed close to the tower. He knows that even if he did come down here, he would be zoned completely by this team, because it's a 2 versus 1, obviously. So he went ahead, got that little bit of XP from the tower, missed a little bit in creeps, but really he didn't even miss all that much. So now he's able to go ahead and just sit under his tower and farm here. He's taking a little bit of damage, but, it's to be expected. He's 2 versus 1. And in the meantime, RF Legendary's up here, and he's being hit pretty hard by these guys, and he's already behind thanks to that little level 1 engagement. And it looks like the TheOddOne is coming in to make this a little bit bigger of a difference. Gonna start charging up that Q soon, I believe. Out he comes indeed, going in on the RF Legendary. There comes the Flay from Xpecial. In goes the TheOddOne, and down goes RF Legendary again. So nicely played by them, and the TheOddOne, Xpecial had to take it for a little while, but he didn't even take it that long, and he ended up going down. So let's go ahead and put everybody in order up here. We know we have RF Legendary up at the top. We've got... they're just going in on the tower. Okay, that's all it is. We've got Ahri mid. RF Legendary playing Renekton. Ahri is played by PheerMe. The ADC is Vayne, played by Neeko. And Sona is played by kainypoo. And finally, the jungler is AF Bella, playing Trundle. And then for TSM, obviously, we've got Singed, played by Dyrus. Imagine that. I mean, he's technically top, even though he's at the moment bot. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Singed. Mid lane, we've got Bjergsen playing Riven. The ADC is Ezreal, played by WildTurtle. Xpecial, of course, is Thresh, supporting. And the TheOddOne is jungling on Vi. Oh, nice. He actually did a lot of damage to her. This tower is getting really low here. In comes TheOddOne though, and he's going to help them push this back. Top tower is down, so the question is, will TheOddOne be able to defend this tower long enough for them to get here? Oh, actually, no, it's not the question, because they're not even trying to get down here. They went ahead, took down that tower, and in they went on RF Legendary. Or at least they were following him. They are going in. There is the Lantern Toss from Thresh. Now they're going in. The RF Legendary is taking a lot of damage. He's trying to get out of this. He's still only level 2. Out comes the flash, followed by the Q there, but it does not end up landing. So RF Legendary is going to live through this, and that does give the team enough time to go ahead and take down this tower. TheOddOne's in a somewhat precarious position here. He's getting really low, but I think he may end up getting out. Oh, out comes the flash from Trundle, and he's getting really low, and the final shot there from Vayne is enough to take him out. So that does somewhat even up the score. TSM is still a little bit ahead, but not terribly far ahead. So I have looked at Bjergensen's past games and everything on LoL Pro. He seems to be playing a lot of Riven. I guess that is one of his more common mids. So that's kind of interesting. It's very different from Reggie, who in large part, from what I remember, well, no, he didn't only play AP casters, because he did play Zed as well. But he didn't really play champions like Riven. So it is kind of cool to see that. Ooh, Riven is actually going in. In comes the Thresh as well. There goes the Flay. Ahri is stunned. And there we go. Oh, the grab misses from Xpecial. Trundle comes in. It is going to force them. Had Xpecial's grab landed, I think Ahri would now be dead. But unfortunately it did not. So he's going to go ahead and go back down bottom. He does see this ward there, I believe, or I think he saw that. And he's going to take a little bit of harass there from Sona. Trundle's coming in as well. Xpecial's doing his best to get out. He goes ahead and flays them back. He's still taking a little bit of a decent amount of damage, actually. And the pillar is not going to be able to stop him. In goes TheOddOne. Down goes Xpecial, though, and it's currently a 3 versus 3. Bjergensen's coming on over. TheOddOne's going down as well to Vayne. WildTurtle's trying to take her down. He does end up taking her down, and in comes Riven, and she's going in. Down goes the Trundle, and now the only one left is Sona. Sona goes down, and Ahri came in to help, but she actually took a lot of damage there. Now she's trying to escape Bjergensen. Bjergensen does manage to go ahead and Q jump to her, and down she goes. So that one gives TSM 1 kill up from where they were before. They were 1-2, now they're 4-6. So not too shabby of a fight there. A lot of trickling in from both sides, and it resulted in a lot more deaths than we're really used to in a challenger or a professional game. I mean, to be fair, the blue team is not a professional team, although they probably wish to be. I would imagine that they're working on that. But as of right now, they are not a professional team, although TSM is a professional team. I'm not sure exactly what this team's ranking is. I didn't actually check that. But I do know that TSM, from what I saw, was Diamond 3. Although that was apparently just because they haven't played since July. So they've decayed a lot since then, obviously. I mean, it's actually a long time. So that, from what I could tell, is why they are only Diamond 3. They were apparently Challenger before they stopped playing. Oh my, what happened here? I thought the action was going to happen up there because Thresh and Vi were both going in on Trundle a little bit, but apparently not. Sona was coming up to help, I guess. And she does get forced back there. She comes into an Ezreal, though, and he's going in. Ulti lands from the Ezreal. He's still going in, getting her pretty much. Out comes the Vayne. She punts him back, and he is actually not going to be able to take down the Sona. The Condemn was actually pretty much the savior. But there is a 3-man push here going in. They're going to go in on this tower. Trundle's coming in from the side, but I don't think he's going to be able to stop this any more than they are. It is warded, this bush right here, so they did see Trundle there. There's the pillar from Trundle. It's not going to help. TSM is just focusing on this tower, ignoring the enemy team, and it looks like Bjergensen was actually coming down to possibly help if needed, but it was not actually needed in this case. And now he's going in on Ahri here. Ahri is forced back up into the river, and he's going to go ahead and leave her now. Leave her alone, not going to worry about her. Going to go ahead and get that CS. Is he going to get that? Yeah, okay. And the red team is now going in on Dragon. In the meantime, Singe is being zoned a little bit here, but red team's getting dragon, and the blue team has... Actually, they didn't even secure blue, did they? No, they did not secure blue. I thought that they were going to secure blue, and that's why they were zoning Dyrus out. But they decided to back off instead, and it looks like Dyrus is actually thinking about going in on it. Although, no, he's decided not. He's actually circling around from behind them through their jungle. So in he comes. He's going to go ahead and assist going in on this tower. The mid tower is melting. The mid tower is gone. No, not yet. But the TheOddOne actually went ahead and ultied there. Ahri was able to take down the TheOddOne. Now it's a 4 versus 5. But the blue team is really strong. In comes the Ezreal ulti. It manages to take down the Renekton. And they're still going in. Trundle is losing a lot of health. Down goes Trundle as well. And there's a lot of back pings from the red team saying, hey, Vayne's coming in. Oh, wait, was Vayne not there that whole time? Vayne was not there that whole time. Okay, I thought she was there. I did not realize she was so far away. So that's part of what happened there. The TheOddOne ulti did not actually shut down the Ahri, but the fact that it was a 4 versus 4 that whole time meant that they were not, the blue team was not anything ahead. And they were able to take that down. They almost took down Sona as well, but it did not end up happening. In comes the Vayne. She's chasing them down. I don't think she's going to be able to get them, though. Now, she is forced back, and it looks like the Ahri as well is going to just go ahead and leave them alone. So they're going to go ahead and go back. This does mean that they can possibly go in on this tower. I don't think they'll be able to take it because the TheOddOne and WildTurtle are actually already on their way out here. Xpecial's here to defend it as well, and he might end up grabbing here. He jumped, flash plays, missed the grab though, but in comes the TheOddOne. Gonna go ahead and let that slide though. Again, that missed grab ended up letting that Ahri escape. I'm not actually sure how that one did because on my screen it looked like it went right through her. But it's the way League works sometimes. It's kind of crazy. So Riven's going to go ahead and farm down bottom, get a lot of farm off of this. He, of course, is going Brutalizer and... not sure exactly. I don't know. We'll have to see. Normally you see Riven go with Bloodthirsters. But it doesn't look like he's going for that quite yet, although that may end up being his end goal, as he does already have the Vampiric Scepter. We'll have to see. That looks like a Last Whisper start, I think. I think that's what goes into Last Whisper, although I could be wrong. I don't play AD carry enough to really know it. Dyrus is yet again just running around through their jungle, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and go in on blue buff now. Throws it over his shoulder, and in comes the Ahri, as well as the Renekton. He does go ahead and grab the two little ones, but he's not quite able to finish blue buff quite yet, and in goes the Ahri. She does end up grabbing that, so he's not going to be able to get that. Riven is down here menacing Trundle. Ults up and goes in, misses the stun thanks to the flash from Trundle, so that's not going to end up taking him down. But it did get a flash for an ulti, so I definitely think that that came in Riven's favor, for sure. And now we've got Renekton going in, doing a little bit of damage to Dyrus, but actually taking more damage than he did from the looks of it. And Dyrus is just farming up. It's kind of cool seeing him... oh, nice toss. Kind of cool seeing him as Singed again. I don't remember seeing him as Singed very much during the LCS this season. So maybe we'll be seeing some of that next season, or maybe we won't. I really don't know. Out came the charm there from Ahri. And... ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and back this up a little bit. We had Ahri come on in to stand right here. And we did see the TSM going ahead and coming in. We see Thresh coming over, out comes the charm, manages to land there on Xpecial, and the Sona ulti follows immediately after. Out comes the Ahri ult, and down goes Xpecial soon. He's ignited right now. He's going to go ahead and... he does land the stun there. So that is going to give WildTurtle time to go ahead and take down Ahri. Down goes the Ahri. Now WildTurtle's going in on Sona. His ult comes out. It does not hit Sona because of the flash there. So it looks like Sona is not quite going to die here. Dyrus came in, tossed the Trundle over his shoulder, but I don't think Trundle's going to be dying either. Renekton jumped in there. He is going in pretty hard on them, but he's not going to be able to do anything either. WildTurtle's actually doing a lot of damage here, and if these guys don't watch out, they're going to end up dying. RF Legendary, oh, had that Q hit, he would be dead. But RF Legendary is going to survive this. In the meantime, we've got TheOddOne and Bjergsen down bot just pushing that, and they're going to go ahead and take a free tower for that. So things definitely did not go well for the red team. What is their tag? Nudewe. That's right. I think it was like Noodles. Noodle weapons or something like that. I don't even remember. Nudewe. Anyway, so down one another tower. This is definitely looking in the favor of Team Solo Mid this game. Okay, so he's just farming up here. It is interesting to me to see all these changes going on in the LCS. A lot of people have been calling for Reginald to step down. Partially, at least some of them, the more rational of the people who are calling it, were because of this exact reason. The fact that he had so much to do. He had to worry about team captaining. He had to worry about maintaining everything. And, oh, nice grab there. Trundle is caught. He goes ahead and puts up his pillar, but they actually grabbed him onto the other side of it. He's not going to die, though, because he's slightly too fast. He is too tanky as well, so he is going to live through this. But, yeah, so the more rational the people, in my opinion anyway, that was their reason given. The fact that he had so much to take care of that he was not quite able to manage. Oh, let's continue this in a moment. Going in, the ulti comes out from TheOddOne, manages to land on the Vayne there. Down goes the Vayne. They're going in on the Ahri. Ahri gets punted there by TheOddOne. She's going to go down as well. Down she goes. Sona's the only one left here. Renekton and Bjergsen are both top, but looks like Team Solo Mid is not going to go chasing her down. Oh, Riven's gonna go ahead and take Renekton down. Out comes his ulti though. She flashes and kills him. Let's go watch that whole fight there, because I know there was quite a bit going on. Took a tower shot there, but nothing too big. In he goes on her. He stuns her, but she did not damage him beforehand. Now she goes in. She doesn't even have her ult at the moment. No, she does not. She didn't ult at all. She does have her ult, but she didn't even use it. She just took him down. Flat out, just wham. You're dead. Yeah, I did find that to be a fairly valid reasoning that, you know, there really was a lot of pressure on Reginald. And I don't know, maybe he felt burnt out, or maybe not. I really don't know. But hopefully this will be for the best of Team Solo Mid. Bjergsen has seemed to be pretty good, and the team, at least on the stream, they looked happy. I mean, they were happy before as well, but they didn't seem upset or anything about it. So we'll have to see, and this will go ahead and let Reginald focus even more on the team captain duties, so that he can go ahead and continue to manage that, and hopefully pull TSM to all new heights with this Bjergsen here. Mid tower has gone down there. First mid tower of the game for the blue team. They do manage to take it down, not too shabby. They are currently 4 towers behind though, and that is pretty shabby. Bjergsen is now chasing Renekton down. Gonna go ahead and jump over the wall there, using that third jump. He stuns her, but she used her ult, and down he goes. That was a really good move there. I liked that. I'm gonna go ahead and watch that whole thing in really somewhat slow-mo. So she knows that he has no idea he's there. She jumps there, does the second jump to get to the wall, jumps over the wall, stunning him, and immediately stuns him with the W shortly thereafter, ultis, and he is just taking a lot of damage from this. He's trying to get out, but it's not going to end up happening, and that ulti was enough to go ahead and finish him off. I like the jump over the wall there. That is something that you're not going to see from just casual Riven players. Myself, no. I would not be able to do that. I used to play Riven a decent amount, but nowhere near this level, obviously. I mean, I'm silver, come on. But even still, just seeing that was beautiful. He jumped over just at the right time, landed the pop-up, landed the stun right after. It was just great. That is something that's kind of cool. Oh, they're going in on the Riven. Actually did very little to her thanks to the shield there. What does he have, by the way? He's actually got Ravenous Hydra. Okay, I can see how that would be very useful. Lots of lifesteal, a decent amount of attack damage. I never thought about that one before. Ooh, Thresh is getting really low here. Ahri ult used to go ahead and take him down. He flashes over the wall though, grabs the Trundle. Nice! Trundle actually flashed over the wall there. And Xpecial does end up going down because of the ulti, but it looks like Trundle may end up going down. He does indeed. And we've got Vayne, Renekton, and Ahri all going in on Dyrus. Dyrus is getting really low. Down goes Dyrus, but the Vayne goes down as well. Now RF Legendary is melting. Down goes RF Legendary? Yes, down goes RF Legendary as well. Ezreal is still pushing bot. and Ahri was able to escape that. So that ended up being a 3 for 2. Yet again, that came out in TSM's favor. Even with Xpecial getting caught out there. Had Trundle not flashed, Xpecial wouldn't even have died. That ended the death actually came from the ulti there, which was kind of cool to see. In goes Bjergsen, manages to land the stun on Sona there. Sona ults though, so she does flash to get out of that and does manage to do it. In comes the Ezreal ulti, hitting nobody really, and back in Bjergsen goes, doing a lot of damage to Vayne there. She gets punted back by the condemn from Vayne. And lots of action here. The only ones here are Xpecial, TheOddOne and Bjergensen. But they were able to hold this back. And now Xpecial and Dyrus are on their way back down. And WildTurtle is at least somewhat on his way back up. I believe he just picked up red. No, he didn't pick up red. Not sure what he was doing. He was just roaming through the jungle. I think he checked red, but it was not there, so he didn't end up getting it. The blue team does not have very much vision on the map, which isn't really surprising. I think Xpecial had oracles earlier. He doesn't anymore, but I believe he did before. And you do see that the red team, TSM, has actually spread quite a bit of ward coverage out on this top jungle. They don't have much down bottom. Oh my, nice dodge there from WildTurtle. Does not get hit by the stun. Out comes his regular flash though, and no, he is going to go down. Yeah, down he goes indeed. So he got a little caught out of position there, and I think, let's see, was it this ward that picked him up? Let's see that. I want to see exactly what happened. Alright, so no, he was sitting here. I'm not sure how exactly they saw him. Oh, in goes the Ahri. Yeah, okay, she just walked over and saw him there. And he's trying his best to get out. He does manage to dodge that charm, which was amazing. That was a very nice dodge there. But unfortunately for him, the rest of the team was there. Had it just been her, he definitely would have won that. But it was everybody else as well, so he knew he was going to go and die there. But there's still really, I like the dodge there. Very nicely dodged indeed, and Singed came in, threw Renekton over his shoulder, and just walked off. It's Singed. I mean, what do you expect? There's the ping. Oh, hold up. Stuff happening down here. Alright, so Bjergsen was on his way over. Sona looks like she's heading back, but Riven's on her way over, and we've got Vayne just farming up here. And there we go. Riven is coming in. We're going to go ahead and jump over. There's the ulti there from Vayne, but she is visible now. And in goes Riven. There is the stun. And whoa. That is just pretty much all of Vayne's health there in 2 hits. Down goes the Vayne. And now everybody's converging here on the Riven. But so is TSM. She's trying her best to get out. She does manage to escape this. In goes the TheOddOne. Renekton and Thresh are both kind of duking it out a little bit. But the TheOddOne and Xpecial's just showing their face here was enough to push the blue team back. So Riven is going to get out of this. She got that kill for free. And now the blue team has to be somewhat cautious here because these guys are very dangerous. Does TheOddOne have his ult? He does have his ult. So if desired, he could definitely go in on this and lock down somebody. Especially with Xpecial there. They can go ahead and lock somebody down for quite some time because you've got the Xpecial Q followed by the Vi-R, and just a lot of bad things can happen very quickly. Alright, so you did manage to push them back from this. I think the enemy team knows that ward is there. Punted Xpecial back. Didn't really do much damage to him. Just says, get out of here. Ahri's pushing mid. Dyrus is also pushing mid. There's a huge wave of minions there. And we've got 3 members down here ready to push this, but it looks like they're not quite going to do it yet. Ezreal's pushing top, and there's... Oh, I don't think I've ever seen this back animation. I mean, I've played it, but I never actually paid attention to the back animation. That was kind of cool. You'd think when you play something like that, you'd actually notice... Well, that was strange. You'd actually notice the back animations, but no, not so much. I didn't even notice. I didn't pay attention at all when I'm backing, because, you know, I'm playing the game. I've got other things on my mind. But I like that back animation. Alright, so the red team is now going in on Baron here. And Riven is actually just doing his best to go ahead and just keep them distracted. The blue team really has no idea whatsoever. And TSM's just going to go ahead and take this Baron for free. I want to see what's going on with Riven down here. Let's go and just watch her because obviously nothing's going to happen to them. So let's go ahead and just put it on her. Alright, so she's alone here. We've currently got Vayne and Sona technically in position. Oh, Sona walks away, and that gave Riven the go-ahead to go ahead and go in. Down goes the Vayne. Riven's going in on the Sona now, flashes, and the Sona goes down as well. Now Riven's going ahead, going in, and it looks like Ahri's going to go down. No, Ahri does not go down. Ahri does go down. Oh my gosh. So Bjergsen just managed to 3 versus 1 there. Is he going to get out of it? He does get out of this. Holy crap. That was a 5 versus 1, and he took down 3 of them and lived. That was amazing. He just completely rocked that, and there is the surrender. That was a great game to really showcase Bjergsen. Wow. Oh, man. 3. Wow. Anyway, okay. So, yeah, that is the new TSM. I hope you guys enjoyed watching them. I know I sure as heck did. And it's cool seeing some of the other ones that I've seen before actually in a ranked 5s team, and maybe we'll end up seeing them in the LCS. I don't know. If nothing else, we'll probably see them in the qualifiers for the LCS to try to get into the actual LCS. But anyway, I've got to say I'm impressed with Bjergsen, and I'm really looking forward to next season's LCS because seeing him mid is going to be awesome. So that's going to be the end of this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Bye.